The Propcast on the Sports Gam Podcast Network is brought to you by Calcium. If you're only predicting sports, Calcium is available in all 50 states, and you also get $20 for free when you sign up with the promo code SGPN. That's Calcium promo code SGPN. And welcome everyone to the Propcast here on the Sports Gam Podcast Network. Currently Wednesday morning, January 21st, around 11 a.m. Eastern. I'm Reichel. Once again, joined by Adam Rosenberg together. We're going to break down our favorite props for the Wednesday card. We did a show yesterday. Adam swept for about 5 minutes. Then one of the points that was rewarded that he needed ended up getting overturned on video review. I went 1 and 2, but I did hit my best bet as Westbrook got there. So I guess it could be worse. Adam, how's it going with you? What's up?
Hockey's cooking.
Yes,
I'll be in Vegas for the first time. I'll be in Vegas in 7 months without you.
Yeah. How does that feel?
Kind of weird. Kind of like traveling without.
I think the last time you went without me,
it's literally like traveling without your wife.
Yeah, I want to say the last time you went without me, you had some type of PR conference.
No, I had I had a betting conference. Not Bet Bash, like an actual one. And I went. Was that when we had I think we had a crazy craps run then, and then we had a terrible one when you were there. So we were trying
pretty
to.
Much.
It actually nothing's been good since then on craps.
But I'll put it this way: craps. I tried one time; it wasn't a good time. But I ended up making some money on PyGo, so that counts for something.
You're such a. We always say this whenever you say this, but you're such a old Jewish man. I love it.
I love PyGo. PyGo is so good. It's my favorite table game. So either way, point is though, we're going to get into the props in a few minutes. Before we get into the actual props though for Wednesday, a reminder that if you want to check out the merch store for SGPN, get a nice discount. New year, new gear. So the SGPN merch store has a bunch of new items for the new year, and right now get 10% off everything with the promo code 2026. So once again, if you want to check out the Propcast for SGPN, and you want to check out the merchandise that, once again, the network has, check out the merch store. Use the code 2026 for 10% off everything in the merch store. So moving on to the actual props that we have for Wednesday. Of course, a reminder, this is the NBA and NHL show. We are doing 2 of them this week because we're running out of NFL episodes to do. So, Adam, what's going to be your first prop for Wednesday?
By the way, I could hear it in your voice when you talked about merch and Propcast, and you realized we don't have any Propcast merch.
Yeah, it happens.
What do you mean it happens? We are arguably one of the top 5.
Oh no, my point was, I was trying to do that to hope that, Sean and Kramer actually listen to our show.
Yeah, well, if Ryan Claude Kramer wants to loosen up the restrictions on what can and can't be sold in the store, I think that he should allow for a Propcast and should have a giant tub of yogurt on it because that's becoming now a thing. So yeah, let's whatever. Propcast gear, that's what we want. Did you freeze? You froze. You froze. All right. I'll wait till you come back. You froze. Now you're back. All right, it's just me, guys. So look, I guess we're just gonna do it without him. All right, you're back. Are you back?
1 second.
Are you back?
Yeah, am I back now? Am I good?
Yeah, now you did. Yeah.
Yeah, now I can't hear you. So I don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah. Can people in the chat hear me?
I'm gonna have to refresh something, but I don't know what the hell just happened.
I don't know.
It says my audio is connected properly, so I don't really know what happened, but your audio cut out. So
you cut out. Can you hear me?
Yeah, once again, you opening your mouth not going to change anything. I can't hear what you're saying.
Okay, then that's
so maybe you have to refresh now. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, but either way, check out the something.
Now
I think.
Now what?
Are we okay now?
We were good before, according to the chat.
I couldn't hear you, so I don't know. My connection's going.
Sounds
crazy,
like user error.
I don't know.
All right, great.
Whatever.
Good?
Like a game of musical chairs.
It's fine. All right.
We'll see how long it lasts. But either way, your first prop, what do you like?
Going with Alex DeBrincat, sorry. DeBrincat for goal. He's just on a tear, dude. He's got goals in 6 of his last 10 games, 4 of his last 5. Against Toronto, he had 1 in April. He's got points in 4 of his 7 games against Toronto. We're not going to take the point because it's minus 182. We are going to go with the goal. The reason why we're going with the goal is because we got pretty solid handigraphs data that is just telling us that he is first of all, his individual coursing is just nuts. And while his high danger chances aren't where I always want something to be, he's just murdering the puck right now, and this Toronto team stinks. So I'll take it. I'll take it for him to score a goal. He's right in that sweet spot that we like. So I have it at plus 170.
Yeah, it's a good price for a guy that's been on fire for the last 2 weeks. So I can get behind that too. Toronto, I'll put it this way. I still don't trust their defense at all.
Yeah.
You could argue Toronto's been playing better lately, but it doesn't change the fact this defense is still not very good. And by the way, Detroit this season 3-0 against Tampa. Against Toronto. So they've actually done quite well against this Maple Leafs team. But he said it was 170?
Yeah, plus 170.
Cool. So good price.
Wait, put Slimmer's quote up. What a comment.
I mean, he's not wrong. I mean, if you want to look at Toronto, they have lost 3 of 4 because they've given up 6 goals in 3 of their last 4 games. So that's not a good look for the defense. So, yeah, once again, I like the DeBrincat play for this one. Once again, I feel like Toronto was on a bit of a hot streak, but it felt like a bunch of their games went to overtime. And they were. They had gone 6-1. But since then, they've kind of fallen back into being a below-average team again because they have no goalies. So, yeah, I do think that Detroit might walk into 4 or 5 goals in this matchup. Moving on to my first play for the show, I'm going to go to the NBA. I'm actually going to back my team, despite being massive dogs against the Knicks today. Give me Igor Dioman. I'm going to go with his over 8.5 points at minus 130. Dioman scored at least 9 points in 7 of his last 9 games, and he's also been good against the Knicks. He has scored at least 9 points in both meetings against the Knicks this season. But at the end of the day, I think 8.5 is too short. Yes, I know his minutes have been taking a bit of a dip recently, but we know that Dioman loves to shoot threes. He never stops shooting the ball, and he's also one of the big closers on this team down the stretch. It's mostly about volume and the fact that despite being a rookie, Dioman definitely is a guy who's willing to shoot constantly, especially in crunch time of games. I think 8.5 is too few, so I'll go with the over for his points at 8.5. That's where
I don't even know who that is.
That's Igor. It's spelled Demon, but it's pronounced Dioman.
Oh, that's fine.
He's that guy from BYU, that Russian guy from BYU last year.
Oh, okay. Well, then there you go. All right.
That narrows it down. So
that does narrow it down.
Point is, he went to the Nets, and he's been pretty good so far this season. So give me the over 8.5. I think that number is pretty short, and I think that he ends up going for 10 or 11 if I had to go for that. But either way, what's going to be your second prop for Wednesday?
I was just going through. It's a very weird NHL slate because there's like a 7 p.m. game, and then there's always
how weird is it?
It's very weird. My buddy Shreeds and I were talking about this. Anyway, we're gonna go with okay. So the Flyers off a win against Vegas. I'm gonna hope that they got a little bit of Vegas flu. And they're going to Utah, which is the opposite of Vegas in terms of what they offer and what they allow you to do. I don't know why this isn't on here, but I liked Dylan Guenther to score a goal. I don't know why. He's kind of quietly a machine, even though he doesn't have one. Let me pull him up. So look, he had 2 goals about a week ago. Scott betting against a game after a players only meeting.
I don't know if that even counts because I'm betting on one player to do something. The Nets don't even have to play well. Just one guy needs to hit 3 3-pointers basically, and I win.
Plus 185 for Dylan Guenther. He's on Utah Mammoth. 2 goals against the Flyers in February. He's awesome. Just kind of looking at just basically on just what he's been doing the last 5 games. Again, this is a guy who I like, who has like a really high Corsi, shoots the puck a lot, does score. His high danger chances could be higher, but this isn't really that kind of. Flyers aren't that kind of team. It's minus 160 for a point, and he gets assists, and that's fine. But I'll take the goal at plus 185. I think that he's just that kind of skater. And again, he's had goals against and success against the Flyers. So give me the Flyers on a down game after being in Vegas, and Dylan Gunther taking advantage of it plus 185.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like a good price. You're mentioning Vegas flu. I believe the term's called a hangover, but to each their own, whatever you want to call it, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it's a good price for a guy that's been pretty good lately, so I can get behind that. Before we get into the rest of our props here for Wednesday, a reminder that we are brought to you by Avo. So if you want to check out ways to make more money with sports, check out Avo, because AVO is the best sports betting tool that helps you make a profit for time by helping you spot arbitrage and plus EV opportunities faster than the competitors. And if you don't know what that means, that's fine. They do have some tutorial videos if you want to check out how to do arbitrage. So if you're new to the concept, that's fine. They'll walk you through it, but it is guaranteed money each time if you find the right arbitrage opportunities. Get started now with avo.bet. Use the promo code SGPN for $18 off your purchase. It's avo.bet, code SGPN for $18 off your purchase. We're also brought to you by Kalshi. So if you like making real money predictions, then you have a great market for it because it's available in every single state. All 50 states trade tons of markets in sports, the NFL, college football. If you want to check out the NHL, college basketball, NBA, all that fun stuff and more. Plus, you can also trade props at first touchdowns. So if you want to get very degen for the conference championship games in the NFL coming up over the next few days, you can do first touchdowns if you want to on Kalshi. But a reminder that besides sports, you can also gamble or place, I'd say, predictions on politics if you're interested in that kind of stuff. Weather. I know it's supposed to snow in the East Coast over the next few days. So if you want to predict how many inches New York's going to get, you can do that if you want to. Also check out for entertainment so you can pick stuff for awards, Oscars, whatever you could think of. But either way, a point is, once again, if you want to check out Kalshi, great sign-up deal, courtesy of us. So new customers get $20 when they use the code SGPN to sign up. This Kalshi, Kalshi, code SGPN for $20, absolutely free, courtesy of Kalshi. Welcome back, everyone, to the Propcast. Finished going through our first couple of props for Wednesday. Time to move on into my second play for the show. Sticking with basketball, because somebody has to. I know you're not going to do it. So I'm going to go to...
No, I got to tell you something. Got to be honest.
Yeah.
We talk about secret bets, and you usually are like, "Hey, I secretly have not been doing well on this book." Like, it wasn't this recent. Recently, you had quietly had betting aids, but a year ago,
I still do, but I'm working on it.
It's okay. That soccer one, you're getting better. But you said, so the last month I've been testing out this whole tennis thing. This is during the summer. I'm like, cool, how's it going? You're like, not well.
Yeah, not well. That was during the summer, though. It wasn't working out. But yeah, recently soccer's been terrible for me. Soccer's been atrocious, but
secretly I've had some NBA props that have hit, so I'll tell you about them next week.
I hit my best bet from the show yesterday.
Okay, but it was just really funny. It was in June. You were like, I'm like, what are we doing are we doing anything in Wimbledon? You're like, well, I've been secretly betting tennis for the last month, and it's not going well.
It's not good. Yeah, so I didn't drag you down with me. It's kind of how that went.
But
fine. Either way, a point is for my second play. I'm going to go with Aaron Nesmith. I'm going to take his under 13.5 points at -112. Looking at the numbers recently, and he's been quite bad at scoring. So he's had less than 13 points in 5 straight. Yes, I know he used to be on the Celtics, so people think, oh, revenge game. Yeah, that's great. He had 6 points in the first game against them this season that he played in. So, yeah, the revenge game didn't really kick in for Nesmith in the first meeting against this team this season. I just think Boston, we know, is a great defensive team. They've been good against small forwards, but you're looking at a player who, simply put, has just not had the shot falling lately. And against this particular team, he was not even halfway there in the first meeting. So give me Nesmith under 13.5 points, -112. Yes, I know volume can be annoying sometimes because Nesmith might just wake up and decide to shoot the ball 14 times. But the fact is the shot's not going down. Boston's defense is solid, and I do think the number is pretty high. So give me Nesmith under 13.5 points at -112 as my second play for the show. What's going to be your third play for the show?
My third play for the show is going to be another guy that you like. It's another one of your teams. It's going to be Matthew Schaefer to have an apple, which is an assist. Why do they call them apples?
Because it starts with an A.
Is that really why they do it?
As far as I know.
All right, well, it's plus
They
145.
don't chuck apples at the guy as soon as he gets an assist.
It's plus 140. Do they?
I'm trying to remember though. What's a goal?
I don't know, but an assist is an apple.
Assist is an apple. Why did I think a goal was like a peach?
Let me look. Assist apple.
Assist is an apple. Goal is
Oh, here it is. It's on Reddit. It's on Reddit.
I don't know if it's gonna say.
It's not. This is such a great like pivot on the show.
It is.
What's a
By the
goal?
way, do you want to guess which news platform posted a full article on hockey slang terms?
I'm guessing because I'm looking at it as well. No, I'm not looking at it as well. I don't know. ESPN?
No, you're thinking of a sports related publication. It is not sports related.
Who is it?
It's CNN.
Are you serious?
Apparently, CNN is a sports category, and they actually did.
It comes from applesauce. Apple. I don't know what a goal is. Oh, maybe it is peach.
I thought it was peach, but I'm not sure if it is a peach. I don't know.
It would make sense. Anyway, Matthew Schaefer has 4 assists in his last 2 games.
Yeah.
Did
you know that CNN had a sports department? Because I was not aware that
this has to be an old article.
The article's from 2022.
So yeah, it's old. Okay. Anyway, look, Schaefer has individual Corsi of 4.8 in his last 5 games. He's just always touching the puck. He's on the ice for 25 plus minutes. He can score, but I'm going to bank on him getting an assist against this. Hopefully we get Grubauer, but the court's fine too against the Seattle team. I think it's just a great the games today all have like kind of low totals where they start late or things like that. So, but yeah, give me Matthew Schaefer at plus, what did I say it was? Plus 145 for an assist.
It's a great price for a guy that has been the captain on the power play, just doing a bunch of stuff with this team. So yeah, I like the price in general. Plus Seattle's defense giving up 6+ goals in back-to-back games. So it could be a good option as well. Joe Dollar telling me that CNN used to be associated with Sports Illustrated. So maybe that explains it. But either way, I didn't know they had a sports department. So there we go. Anyway, moving on to my third play. I'm going to go to hockey because I try to go for a balance. I'm going to go with our boy. Give me Chychrun. I'm going to take his over half a point at minus 128. I think it's a great matchup. I think he's a great player, and he's been good to us on the show. But Chychrun has had at least 1 point in 4 of his last 5 games. And Vancouver, this team's actively tanking. They traded away Quinn Hughes. This team fell off a cliff. But defensively, this team's horrific. They've allowed 4+ goals in 7 of their last 8 games. So they can't stop anybody. Chychrun's been good recently. And it feels like every team that faces off against Vancouver just walks into 4+ goals. So based on volume, based on the actual matchup itself, and based on Chychrun's role and the amount of shot attempts he takes, I do think this is a great price for a point. So give me Chychrun over half a point at minus 128.
It's one thing I'll say that's kind of weird. And I'm glad you're not taking a side on this one. I kind of like I like the over in this game.
Okay. The issue for Vancouver is they also can't score, but defensively they're a lost cause.
Right, that's the thing. But they're also only plus 151.
Yeah.
I mean, Caps have been struggling too. So
yeah.
That's just, to be completely fair. Okay, yeah, no, I'm into it. I'm just looking at the who's kind of hot on this Vancouver team. Nobody.
Yeah, this team's
so
that's what I'm saying. The team's bad.
It's just like the high danger chances individually are just really bad.
No, if you watch them play, they get outshot in basically every game at this point.
I mean, Ethan Frank is killing it right now, but he's on the 3rd line.
I'm sure most people listening to the show have no idea who that is.
He's a right winger.
That sounds like a guy who'd be in the, I'll say, starting lineup of Major League. You could argue maybe like bench. Mitchell Friedman.
This guy here is dead.
Yeah, so this guy's dead. That's a
Cross
good one.
him off then.
Yeah, it's a good one. But whatever. So I can once again get behind that. I just think that Chychrun has a good matchup, and he's been our guy for the entire season. So I'll go for him there. I see Joe, by the way, asking for a soccer play. I'll say for this one, over 2.5 goals, both teams to score in the Frankfurt match against Karabakh. That's what I got. I got the over 2.5 and both teams to score. It's like minus 140, give or take. That's what I got. Anyway, you have any miscellaneous stuff you want to share?
I liked Reichel over 2.5 shots on goal.
I actually looked at that last night. It didn't make my final cut, but I did look at that.
Yeah, it's everything's kind of a.
I forgot if it was matchup wise, but there was a reason why.
Calgary's given up like the most shots in a game, and then Pittsburgh's right in their last 5 have been shooting the puck a lot. Total's low, which makes me lean it a little bit more towards shots. When I see a total that's 5.5, I like more shots than I do goals and points.
Makes sense.
I pronounced who correctly? Oh, that was you on that one. So yeah, there's a lot of unders on this one. Do we want to? I don't want to do plus money on an over 6.5 on this Vancouver game. So there's not a lot that I want, so I'm not going to real force it. And the rest, and I'll be doing paper tickets tomorrow on anytime goals. So
that's right. You're going to be betting in person.
And I discovered that kiosk over at where was it?
Boyd.
Yeah, that Boyd kiosk is badass. Yeah. So
I've placed one bet on that kiosk in my entire career. You remember what it was?
I don't know what it was.
We were there.
It was was it an NFL one?
No, it was Celtics wire to wire.
Yeah.
And they were up by like 25 after a quarter. So that was the only bet I've ever made on those kiosks. But imagine a FanDuel ripoff. That's basically what it is. But it's a nice kiosk overall. Anyway, anything else you want to share for
No, I don't really like much today. So not going to overdo it, but we can build some fun things for the underdog.
Yeah,
we almost got there last night.
We did. I believe we lost by 1 Arvidsson shot.
Yeah, we did.
So there you go. Anyway, before we get into our best bets and Underdog, a reminder they're brought to you by Underdog. So if you like pick-up entries, chance to win 5,000 times your entry. Underdog's also bringing the playoff magic all playoffs long. Every playoff weekend, open the app, see what promos are waiting for you. A lot of profit boosts usually. So once again, it could help you get an even bigger payout on your entries. But if you're new to Underdog, that's cool because there's a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5, $75 bonus funds when you sign up with the promo code SGPN. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. They've been great this NFL season, and you can check them out for props, for models. Recommend checking them out for other sports as well. College basketball, golf. I know the golf season just started, so if you want to check them out for golf models, then that is a good option as well. If you are interested in model building, a couple ways to do it. You can either build your own from scratch, copy off the leaderboard, or what Rhythm's house models just give you plays directly. So basically no work at all, and they just send you plays. It's definitely a pretty efficient way to get some picks. But looking at what Rhythm likes tonight, they are fans of the Karl-Anthony Towns fade. They like Karl-Anthony Towns under 35.5 PRA at minus 108. So team meeting apparently doesn't apply to Cat according to Rhythm. They like his under on the PRA at 35.5. But either way, once again, if you want to check out Rhythm, there's a nice discount code courtesy of us. So if you want to check out Rhythm and go premium, use the code SGPN25. We download the app, and you'll get 25% off your first month. That's Rhythm, RITHMM, code SGPN25 for a quarter off your first month at Rhythm. Welcome back, everyone, to the Propcast. Finished going through our props for the show. Time to move on into the best bets. Adam, what is going to be your best bet for the show?
Best bet. Got to go with DeBrincat.
Okay.
Yeah, against this Toronto team, it's a mess.
Yeah, they can't stop anybody.
Yeah, I mean,
feels like even when Toronto wins, every game goes to overtime. If you notice
just
that?
Like every game's a struggle, man. I think that team and Nylander's hurt. Like all these, that team stinks.
Do you know why the defense is so bad?
Why?
Because it turned out all along that their goalie was not a wonder wall.
Boom.
Yeah, there you go. I don't even remember if he's starting most of the time or not. But it doesn't matter who they use. All their goalies have been bad.
All their goalies have been bad. Well, their defense is terrible. Yeah. Who knew that the offensive identity that is Mitch Marner was holding that team together?
Yeah, who would have thought? But either way, once again, Toronto's defense has been bad. And DeBrincat's also phenomenal on the power play. So there's a couple ways for him to actually score.
There's a lot of ways for it to happen. I think he ends up scoring on the power play, to be totally honest.
There you go. I mean, we can look at power play point if you want to get degen with it. But either way, for my best bet, I'm going back to hockey. Give me Chychrun, my boy, over 0.5 point. at minus 128. Speaking of teams that stink, Vancouver, this team stinks. And Washington, I think, can do enough offensively to get 4+ goals in this game. Said it before, Vancouver's allowed 4+ in 7 of their last 8 games. Chychrun's been in good form. He's had at least 1 point for the last 5. Guy is going to shoot the puck a ton. He'll be on the power play. He's involved constantly. Give me Chychrun point at minus 128 as my best bet for the show. Moving on to underdog. Anything you want to recycle?
Sorry, someone just talked about the Bills press conference was being terrible. All right, let's look. Let's see. What do we got here?
I also love, by the way, a separate side note while you look at some underdog stuff. So you can just look if you want to just recycle stuff, just throw it in there. I do enjoy the immediate pivot that people have emotionally when they fire a coach. It's like John Harbaugh gets fired from Baltimore. McDermott gets fired from the Bills. And it's like, can you believe that they yes, we've been roasting these coaches for the last couple of years. Like, what are you talking about? What? It's like, can you believe the Steelers got rid of Mike Tomlin? Yes, I can actually 100% believe they got rid of Mike Tomlin. Like, what are we talking about? Have you noticed that too? It's like an immediate, I can't believe they actually did it. I'm like, you've been asking them to do it for 4 years. Like, what do you mean you can't believe they did it? You've been wanting this to happen for like a couple of years.
Recency bias.
I know. But that's something I noticed. Like McDermott, I can't believe it. I'm like, you should have been fired 3 years ago. Like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But yeah, either way.
Let's go with Rickard Rakell over 2.5 shots on goal. It's it almost was off both our cards. And Schaefer point. Okay,
we'll recycle those.
And then what's your favorite NBA?
My favorite NBA?
I like that cat fade. Or like a cat fade.
Sure, we'll do the cat lower 35.5.
I mean, what do you think? Wait. Do we want to put it in Aussie?
Lois, this is not my Batman glass. What?
Let's do this. Let's do do you want to do, because if I think we can do tennis. Yeah, we can. Let's do tennis.
Okay.
Let's see.
I mean, I'm trying to think of what exactly I want to go with for tennis because okay, I got something.
All right, what do you got?
Dezan, Schulp, and Shang. Let's go with the higher on total games.
Okay, let's see.
It's either that
Chang?
or Spazzieri.
Is it Ju Chang?
Yeah, that guy.
Okay, games played. They have 39.5.
Sure.
Well, is that right? Was that what you want?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. This is so DJ.
Yeah, I'll go higher on that. Match, by the way, is projected for about 9:20. So
what are you using for projection?
What?
Oh, projected timing.
Projected time.
Okay. Okay. Shang higher 39.5 games played. Schaefer higher 0.5 points. Raquel higher 2.5 shots on goal.
There you go.
6.636 multiplier. I'm going to do 50 for us to allegedly win $318.
There you go. Tennis. Okay, cool. That's going to wrap it up for the show. Adam, anything else you want to add before your trip to Vegas?
No, we'll be on tomorrow at some point to do Friday at some point to do props. I can give you guys a prop right now before Sean inevitably takes it, but I'm on Jarrett Stidham rushing.
There you go.
So
we'll get into the NFL in a couple days. So
yeah,
cool.
We'll do it. I'm sending.
Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for the show. Adam, before I officially end the show, can you just recap your 3 plays?
Yeah, let me just get to this. Okay, we're gonna go with DeBrincat anytime goal plus 170. Dylan Guenther anytime goal plus 185. And Matthew Schaefer assist plus 145.
Cool. And for my 3 plays, I'm going to go with Igor Diemen. I'm going to go with his over 8.5 points minus 130. Aaron Nesmith under 13.5 points minus 112. And Jacob Chychrun over 0.5 point at minus 128. It's going to wrap it up for the show. Back once again on Friday for the NFL. Till next time.